What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are up at our Orange County yard. We have a few different things going on here today. Before we go over what happened in the garage here, I'm gonna warm up a couple of these. Actually, that one's gonna stay. We're not using that one. We'll use the 914 as a spare. So let's get this thing started. I guess I never locked that yesterday. Oops. Come on. This thing should fire right up. Good. This truck can stay here. This truck can stay here. This F350 we got garbage here. This F350 we're gonna get in the garage, and that GMC over there we're gonna get in the garage. Nice. 3 for 3. So while we let those warm up, I'm gonna go over what the electrician got done here. I was here the other day and I moved all of, we had that truck and the loader and our excavator inside here, but obviously with him working, he asked me to move everything. So panel here, you can see there are a ton of lines. Every single outlet around this building has its own line back to the panel. We don't want to get into a situation where we're plugging in too many trucks to one line and we're popping breakers. So we decided to go with the overkill option and run each outlet back to the panel itself on its own breaker. That way you're never going to pop a breaker. You'll have plenty of power for each truck. But starting in the corner, obviously the panel's there. We have an outlet next to it, another outlet there. There should be an outlet, yep, outlet right here as well. And then corner outlet. Every 10 feet, there's an outlet around this building. You can see them all. This corner kind of got doubled up here just because it was so close. We wanted an extra one just in case. We also have outlets on the ceiling as well. 3 there, 3 across the middle here, and then 3 across the front there. If we want to drop wires down to the trucks rather than running them to the wall, we can. Over here in this section, you have an outlet here. You have, I believe there should be another one here somewhere. They might not have finished this wall yet. Yeah, they're probably still working on this wall, but you can see outlet, 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 and then 1, 2, 3 outlets from the ceiling here as well. So a lot of progress on here. The electrician said he's gonna be back here on Monday to button this up. He said he should be done. There is a row of lights right here, and then there's another row of lights back in the middle there. Same thing in that bay over there. But anyway, let me hop in these trucks. We'll get everything parked in here, and hopefully we don't need any of this tonight. There is a small event coming overnight. So anywhere from a coating up to an inch. I just want to get these out of the weather. Now that we have a new garage, they might as well be inside. Wow, that is not a nice noise. Do the loader first. I'm gonna pull this up here so I can steal the power from that man lift there and plug this thing in. One thing I have to watch out for, I know there was one sitting here somewhere. Where did it go? There, I kicked it out of the way. All those staples from the electrician, there was a few of them sitting on the ground. I walked around before I started this video and made sure that nothing was where I was gonna park these trucks. All right, this one is good to go. I'm gonna throw this up on the step. That way nobody climbs in here and doesn't realize that it's not plugged in. Might have to move my truck real quick. I wonder if I can sneak by. Oh, I should be good. This one. Oh, actually, other breaker powered for the plow. It's down there. I always forget about that one. Check engine light on here. Don't have my code reader with me, otherwise I would run it. All right, so all three of these are good to go. This garage is absolutely massive. We can probably fit, I don't know, we might be able to fit 8 trucks in here. Well, maybe 2 loaders and 6 trucks. We'll definitely be able to have everything that we have here inside. That section over here, if you've never heard me talk about this new garage, this section is not for us. We are just building it, and this section is going to the guys who have all the equipment over there. They do all of the road maintenance for the village here. We do the snow, they do all of the road maintenance like potholes, catch basins, stuff like that. So they get a section over there now that we have a massive garage here, and we get this section. So all I have left to do here, I gotta make sure, let's go over here actually. The 930 doesn't really matter, we don't need that. We have the 914 in there. I don't want to put salt in this machine anyway. We just got it completely repainted. It was sandblasted and repainted, but this piston is leaking. You can see all the gunk on here, so we have to get that rebuilt. Obviously it's a massive piston, so that's going to cost some money, and we're just kind of holding off on that for now. So we don't want to use it too much. I did use it the other day, you might have saw that video, but we're trying to limit the use on that. This truck is plugged in, and this truck is plugged in as well, so we're good to go. I have the loader in there plugged in. Those 2 trucks do not get plugged in. They'll both start right up. And then in here, this truck should be plugged in. Yep, I got an outlet right. Oh wait, I guess I'm using this one for this truck. It's a little thin, but it'll get the job done. Yep, there it is. Not in the spot that it should be. That's a kind of common issue we run into, is these outlets not staying in the little housing that they have there. Okay, that's plugged in. And then we have this Red International here. The F600 does not get plugged in as well, so that thing is just going to stay right there. have an outlet right here. This should be, oh, right here. This one's in the block. Come on. All right, I think we are done here. One thing we do have to do, this driver, the guy who runs this truck, has requested that we add a spotlight for his wing plow here. I don't know exactly where we're gonna put it. Probably put it right on the step here. We might drill 2 holes and shine it out here. We do have to watch out that these don't come up and pinch. They should stop out here because of the mirror. So we'll just have to put this up and make sure it's not too tight where it's gonna hit the light. And then we'll run the wire down the inside of the step across here and tie in to this rear light. When you hit that light on, this light will come on as well. So that's really the only thing we have left to do. These trucks are running great. We did change this plow. Rodrigo came up here and put this plow on it. The other plow that was on this truck has it has the same style springs here, but one of them was broken, and actually I think a couple of them are broken, and the blade was like kind of folding over on the trip edge, and you could see the wear in it from when he was plowing. All right, guys, I know this is like a random clip thrown in here, but I figured I would show you this before I pulled out of here. This is the plow that we took off of the blue truck inside, and you can see the blade is completely worn on a backwards angle. That is from the trip edge folding over with the springs not working properly, and it's wearing this winter edge down pretty bad. These are very strong edges, and when they're not ran properly, this is what happens. So instead of creating more damage on this blade, we are gonna wait until we can make this repair and just run the other plow that's on it. So we got to get new springs put on that thing. We do have them at our shop. We just gotta get the time to get that plow down there and change them. That is a pretty big process. I'll actually show you. This plow is probably the same setup. So there's a long bar here that comes out the end, and it runs all the way across. So you have to get that whole bar out, get each spring out, and then put the new bar in while you're putting the springs in and slide it all the way in. So it's not a quick job, but we do have all the parts to do it. We just got to get the time and do it one day. I think that is going to wrap it up for this one. Hopefully the snowstorm doesn't even come. We don't like these snowstorms that are just like a coating to an inch. It's kind of a waste of time and money for the company. We'd rather it snow for, I don't know, multiple hours. This is going to be like a 4 to 5 hour snowstorm and barely give us any snow, but we would much rather there be nothing or like 6 inches or something like that. So nothing crazy. We don't want to wish for like a foot or anything more like that, but we have all the equipment to handle it if it does happen. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.